welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher, and this is Aquatico, a city builder with a bit of a twist. And I think that the twist is pretty obvious. We are going to be building a city underwater. There's a whole story to this game, which is quite cool. And yes, indeed, it's a bit of a fun one. I always enjoyed the underwater, you know, I very much enjoyed Subnautica. There is something about just being underwater. And I say that despite the fact that I really don't like water, like on average. That is to say, to like go swim or whatever, not really my cup of tea. But this is very delightful. And obviously I also very much like city builders, so what's possibly not to like about this? We're gonna start off a new game and have a bit of a look.
We were bound for the stars, but the stars had other plans for us. Our cities were bright. We were walking in the sunlight. And then Nimrod struck. Arriving from the stars, the asteroid obliterated our world. Radiation spread, the climate changed, and sea levels increased. The oceans were our demise, but now they're a chance for survival. Beneath the waves, we will find a new home, and you will be there to build it.
I mean, I kinda like city builders with a story. So yes, indeed, an asteroid has hit the planet, and all the fabulous technology there we go, that we had simply aren't really going to do much good for us above the sea level. We're going to do it underneath instead. I've chosen a map that I now do not remember the name of, but that's fine. So this is similar to other games of the time, which is that we need to place our starting structure here. And I think that, you know what, fairly close in the middle here. A lot of fertile area, which I enjoy quite a lot. Kind of wouldn't mind being vague. Is this? I'm looking at the grid here. Is that ore? I'm not entirely sure what otherwise it could be. I think that's ore. Yeah, it seems like that's ore. So you know what? Being around here feels like a good idea. So why don't we build right at the edge here? I think that that's going to be a good idea.
Cargo delivered on drop-off point safe. Returning home.
Welcome, Sea Mayor. Leading an underwater colony is a great responsibility, but we at the Atlantis HQ have no doubt you can handle it. Going underwater is our last chance of survival, since the asteroid hit made the surface uninhabitable. Focus on the production of plastics for construction, fuel for heating, and food for our people. The cold winter currents will strike soon. Build a beacon of civilization and give hope to mankind in these hard times.
And there we go. I think it's kind of interesting, by the way, that little video of the pod, or whatever whatever we can call it, the base, looked very much nothing like where I placed it. And the weird thing about that is that that little video definitely was in-game graphics. It wasn't like a pre-render or anything like that. So I don't exactly know why they chose to do it that way. But anyway, we have some stuff that we need to do as a beginning. That's fine. Let's pause the game and have ourselves a bit of a look. So this is the world that we're going to be doing things in. And as it is with similar base builders or city builders, yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff over here that we are going to be looking at. We are obviously not going to get to all of this in this video, but a little bit will be shown. So we can see that we have some credits. We are going to get credits from like people, etc, etc. We have some food, we have some medicine, but really not producing any. Some basic clothes, basic goods, I mean, consist of clothes, furniture, decoration. We have luxury stuff. There's batteries. Those are for our little drones, for example. They have indeed a energy in their batteries, so don't wait too long to start producing batteries. Sponges is one of the things that we are building things out of. If we go into production buildings, for example, a sponge collector takes sponge to build sponge, basically. So that is one of the things that we are going to want. A plastic factory, as mentioned, is also something that we're going to want. Again, that costs some sponge. Luckily, it also costs, when I say luckily, it costs iron as well. And luckily, we do have some iron over here. We also have some stone, but we need to be a little bit careful, obviously, so we don't immediately run out of these. We have some plastic for free. We don't have any tools, though, so we should be getting in on that. Now we have, of course, glass and concrete. Those, I assume, are for later. I have not played the game far enough to get to any of those. So those are our sort of basic resources, quite a lot of them actually. Then we have some consumable stuff, which is electricity, crude oil, fuel, and oxygen. We're gonna need those too. So there we go. So where we probably should start is over in, here we go, oil platform and fuel refinery. So that is the sort of base thing, creating oil, creating fuel, because if you saw that on the plastic factory to the right there, upkeep is sponges and fuel. So before we do that, we should probably, you know, do the other things first. We also have two people. They should probably live somewhere, and for that we are using domes, which I kind of like. Now, one thing that I've been trying to get my head around how to do it the most efficiently is this thing, pipelines. So in this game, it is quite interesting in some ways. If I do this, you can see that there is a green thingamajig at the middle, at the bottom there. Kind of feels like that would be where a road would fit, but there aren't any roads in this game, not as far as I know at least. We only have the pipelines. The pipelines are what transports anything that has to be transported, so oil, fuel, oxygen, electricity, etc, etc. So for example, if you saw that on the dome, as soon as a building has those little green circles, that is when they are going to need pipelines. And the way that I've been doing it is probably very inefficient. So I'm going to try and be a little bit efficient, and by doing that, I'm going to possibly... I'm actually going to place some pipes immediately, and I am going to place them, let's see, where am I? 1, 2, 3. So if I place some pipes like that, that's going to be sort of the base of how I want to lay out my pipes. So I'm going to get a small dome immediately. Sadly, I can't have it there. So you know what? We'll have it close by to the main thing. So I want that to be 3, and then 1, 2. So we have basically a space of 2 between buildings and the thing. And then we're gonna have to think about the fact that the connections to the lines are sort of 1 space out. So if we want to align that nicely, we do it like that. Then we take our pipes, we draw them out a little bit. If I can just see that, like that, and I'll just attach it here, I think. There we go. So now you're connected, and each building can only have 1 connection. That is where I have failed a bit, I think. All right then. So with that said, I'm not gonna unpause just yet. So we're gonna build an oil platform. Now, before we do that, let's be again a little bit efficient. If we go into our research, here we go. There's quite a lot of research in this game. I mean, There's quite a lot of research. Quite a lot of research. Yeah. So you can keep doing this quite a lot, which is fun. But what I'm looking for specifically now is this one, Oil Imperium Combo. Fuel refinery in proximity of oil platform gains production bonus. So what we obviously ideally want to do is build our oil platforms and fuel refineries close by. And obviously, if we put the grid on, we don't want to build them on the fertile land here if we can avoid it. So why don't we go... Well, actually, I kind of don't want to build it here either. I can actually build it in here, so that's probably good. It says can't build. So what color is this then? It's a bit difficult to see what color everything is. But I'm going to assume that this one is good. You know what? We can build it sort of here, I suppose. So let's build you there. We'll have the pipeline, as I said, 3 out. So we build it here. That is now going to have to... What if we actually do connect it? So that is 2 out. So now we connect those up. So there we go. You're connected, like so. And then we do the oil platform on the side, because it doesn't have to be right next by. But obviously, again, I can't actually do that, which is kind of weird. It has to be a space in between, which is... weird in some ways, but also fine. So there we go. Drag. Oh, that did not... Oh, that actually... Oh, never mind. Damn it. That... I didn't actually think that that would... Oh, bloody hell. Alright then, fine. We're gonna have to redo that. Demolish that pipeline. Demolish that building. Demolish building. Okay, fine. We actually do line it up like that. So what did I say? 3, 1, 2. There we go. Well, I guess I learned something in this video, so that's fine. We then need to remove you, because I didn't build you correctly. You need to be like that, with the non-existent door. So there we go, build you up there. So there we go, we can now turn time on, and we'll speed up a little bit too, make sure that they build all of this. So that's lovely. We could also very quickly build a gathering place. So the gatherer will gather stuff. That kind of makes sense, right? Does not need to be connected to anything, so we can build this actually right at the corner of this thing, I think. Or do I want that? Kind of feels like that defeats the purpose of having a space between. But you know what, screw it. I'm gonna do it. It's only a one-off. Doesn't really matter that much. So there we go. Now, over here, we need to have people, I was about to say. We don't need to have people, we need to have workers. So if we go into the job board, these are all the jobs. Now we could automatically assign workforce if you wanted to. I don't particularly care for that necessarily. I generally want to be in charge of that. So if we go into here, this is now the setup for the oil platform. So one oil rig drone and 1 fuel refinery drone. I just realized that that is not efficient. Ah, never mind, it's not efficient because obviously it doesn't have oil yet. Yes, it is inefficient because of that, but maybe... Wait. No, you don't have efficiency based on... You don't. That's kind of weird. Why are you at 94%? Odd. Well, we're gonna have a gatherer drone here, and now, if we turn that off, let's press tab and go over to the dome. So if we zoom out, well actually, there we go. There's the dome. That's how that looks like. So in the dome, we have slightly different buildings. We have housing. Now we're gonna build a house all the way up in the corner here. And 1 house can fit 4 people. We only have 2 right now, so that's absolutely fine. Now, coming back down. Oh, you were not efficient over here. Ah, that's my bad. You needed to be... Oh, okay. Well, I screwed up this video, didn't I? We're gonna destroy you, and we're gonna destroy you, and we're gonna build our oil refinery, or oil platform, in a better spot that actually has 100% efficiency, like here. Oops, that's my bad. That's fine, we can still do this nice looking, so no worries. So with that bit, oh, we are lacking some other things as well. We need to research tidal turbine. I brought up the the research screen, and then I subsequently didn't do anything about it. Good job, because we are lacking a bit of fuel. Rather, we're lacking fuel. Oh, maybe I should have done... Ah, right, you're actually lacking a bit of things. Maybe I was a little bit premature with that one. But there we go, 100% efficiency, 100% efficiency. We are good on that one. Now, luckily, the first research topics go really fast, so oxygen generator is what we're gonna need. But we also need to start working on our production stuff, and would you know it, there's obviously a plastification combo. So plastic factory in proximity to drone factory gains production bonus, so we need to have a little bit of space for the plastic factory. It cannot be... it basically needs to have some space, is where we're going with that. And you know what? Click on these to salvage those. I don't want them to take up a lot of space. Now again, we have a lot of fertile land. Do I actually... I'll go down here or up here? You know what? We can be up here. So one plastic factory can be here. We're going to need more plastic factories eventually, but we have a lot of space to build on, so that's absolutely no problem. So we shall have you. Do I have you like this? I think I have you like this. Maybe I have you here, actually. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I will. Bam or bam. Yes. There we go. Lovely. Nope. What did I do there? Okay, can we just have it like I want it, please? There we go. Thank you. So there we go. We can have the pipe come up and in here. Good. And then obviously we also need... Ooh, we can do the tidal turbine. We don't need that just yet. Then obviously we need a sponge collector. Now this needs to be in a good spot. We can get up to 125, I know. Do we not have... That's a bit annoying. We need to find a place where this can go. Ah, right, because I actually don't have a lot of places with sponges. That's true. On this map. I'm used with the map that I've been playing on to have a bit more. But you know what? 107 is not terribly bad, I think. You know what? That's fine. We don't need to be that good. Do I place you... right next by? Yes, I do. There we go. So again, speed time along, build those things, wait for the oxygen generator 2. Now the oxygen generator needs electricity, would you know it? So we're gonna need some wind turbines. Why don't we have those over here? Those need to be connected to power, or to the system, so to speak. So why don't we have... yeah, why don't we have it like that? I'm gonna have 2 immediately. Possibly slightly overkill, but eventually we're gonna need it, so it's absolutely fine. So what I'm thinking is drag you out to here, and then in here we can have you come up to here. Like so. So they're built, everything is built. I missed the air even. Oh, you are not feeling very well in there, are you? So there we go. You start working. And the research is done, so we kind of immediately need to go for the oxygen generator. So that can be... Where do I want that one? Do I want it like right next by this? Yeah, I mean, that doesn't feel bad, does it? And we can actually have it... No, that works better. There we go. That also needs to be connected to tubes. I'll bring these tubes up. to here, like so. So please do that immediately, because there's actually someone who's a little bit on the suffering side, wouldn't you know. We are making quite a lot of electricity right now, so we're doing quite all right with that. So if you would just be built, ta-da, everyone is feeling great. Ah, lovely. So there we go. Yeah, I did build this a little bit too soon. I realized that, yes. That's fine, though. So there we go. Oh, there we go. New arrivals. I get 2 people. We are going to do another house for them. There's really no reason not to. We are going to need more of that eventually anyway. Now, into this battery factory. We were talking about battery factory. We need batteries for our little people. Or not people, our drones. It's fine. We're building a house. Relax. Do you both move into that house? Are you that clever? You're not that clever. Alright, fine. We're going to need another house. Because apparently they can't live together. It's just 2 people who didn't know each other who came here. Now what we are going to need to do is food. So we're going to do a fisherman's hub. Doesn't feel like you care so much about where you go. So why don't you... Oh, I can't fit you right in here snugly, but no, I don't want that. I would like for you to be right next by to here, though. So yeah, we'll build you there again. Don't exactly know what the entry point really does. I mean, okay, fine, you might not want it away from wherever people come, I suppose, but still. So we both have the gatherer's place and we have the fisherman's place now. So food should not be terribly much a problem right now. We can do some more research, that is true. So let's go into that. We don't necessarily need to do the deco banner. We can do basically a banner with our logo on it. But I'm going to do this one. Why don't we look into what we can do on individual buildings too, because we can upgrade them. And one of the good ones is obviously a production boost. So for some credit, for some plastic, we just get more production. So why don't we do that for all of these production buildings over here. That's lovely. So we just increased our production quite a lot, which is perfect. And we need to make sure that we have a bit of a look at these numbers as well, because we are using some plastic, I think. Haven't we started using some plastic somewhere? Or am I incorrect? No, we haven't actually started using plastic yet. Oh, right, we can have directives as well if we want to, but we haven't researched any of those yet, so that's not really interesting right now. But we have the Oil Imperium combo, so those are now doing better. We are also going to start making our own drones. But, battery factory, now that is, if you can see, takes both electricity and plastic. And let's have a bit of a look. You want it to be... That's a drone factory, so that's not this one. This is just a battery factory. It's a big one, though. By the way, let's remove you. So, you are the plastic producer, so why don't we have you down here? That feels reasonable. You can be right next by to this. I am okay with that. So have... pipe. What did I say? 1 space in between, yes. So you come over here, like so. And indeed, we'll need more drones. The game just told me there. We're fine, I'm doing it, don't worry. So with that done, we are now going to have to make damn sure that we are producing enough plastic. I think we might. We don't necessarily know. Because that 82 used is basically because I built a building that cost that. You are definitely not doing 70... Well, you actually might be doing 17 a month. 216 a year. You are using 50 a year, so we're absolutely doing good there. Oh, but would you know it? A new wave of drones. We get 3 of drones for free. We can decline if we want to, but... Why would we decline the free drones, eh? We're also done the drone factory. So we're going to start with that. So let's do the plastification combo. That feels like a smart idea too. So the drone factory uses actually credits. It's costing us costing us credits, damn it. Plastic and electricity. We are looking a little bit tight on electricity, so let's build another one of these. Let's actually just build 2 immediately. Why don't we? That is fine. Which level, or rather which... We do it on 3. So there we go. We have now all the power that we're gonna need for quite some time. So drone factory, you want to be close by to. Here we even get the information that says so. I could possibly have fit it in there, but that's not necessary. Around the back here, though. You know what? Yeah, that actually doesn't seem terribly bad even. Draw the lines out, and there we go, you're connected. And, we get credits. Well, HQ, aren't you nice? Where did you get those from? Probably shady dealings and whatnot. Now, compared to a lot of other games, as we have drones, we don't really need a lot of people. We only have 4 adults, not even any kids. And all of them are engineers as well. Now, with the drone factory, we can have a bit of a look at, not residents, but over here. So, start producing drones. We only have 3 idle ones. Well, that's workers, never mind. We have 8 idle drones, which is like... we don't really need to produce a whole lot of these, do we? So, as a matter of fact, we don't need to do that right now. We can start doing that when we actually start running out of this a little bit. Because all of these over here, those are for the people. So, the drone worker is an actual person. For some reason, the drones can't produce themselves. But yes, so the drones all have these jobs down here. So we'll wait with producing drones. It's not necessary right now. We have that one. We can also do the Sea Hunters Lodge, why don't we? But we are going to want to go for the underwater field too and start making food that way. That would be lovely. And I'm pausing to say that, you know what, we don't really have a whole lot more to do. Well, we can't do a depot, that's true. We can actually set up a depot immediately to just have it. I'm thinking I want it here, actually. Yeah, I'll have a depot here. The depot is going to be useful for, like, gatherers and stuff like that. It's actually going to fill up quite quickly. Anything else? Research is done. So that's the Sea Hunters Lodge. So we can get shark meat. Doesn't feel kosher really, but whatever. What can you do in light of the fact that we are in a post-apocalyptic situation? We can fit that in... Yeah, we'll have it in the very edge here, so to speak. Connect that up. Good. So you need to have a drone. And this is this person or drone? I think it's still drone, right? So why don't we have a look at that? Yes, that is drone. Where are we on drones now? 6 still. That's fine. Now, obviously, the drones are carrying things as well, and now we get deliveries. Well, it kind of looks like deliveries, but no, it's not actually deliveries, but still. So this is just gonna sort of move things, I think, between the base. Yeah, just transfers goods, etc., etc. Very nice. Alright then, let's go back to research and do underwater fields, because we are gonna get into some lovely, lovely farming. And I kind of like this. I mean, it's just it's a nice looking game after all. I do love the models. The models are really well made, I think. Very much, in some ways, remind me of Subnautica. Ooh, hello, free plastic. Yeah, I was actually running a bit low on that, so gee, thanks. So, could I potentially have another plastic factory? Well, if we're gonna do that... Ooh, workers en route. Good, good. Why don't we... Do we know how many? I'm not entirely sure, but why don't we just... finish off this back row here. In research, clothes shop seems like a good idea, but food production, underwater field. So indeed, we need a depot. We have a depot, and I don't know exactly why I built these so close, but it's fine. There we go. 3 more people. Lovely. I'm just gonna build a whole whack of things here, like as big a field as I can. Lovely. No, I couldn't build it that big. Well, I could, but I need to just do that. Can't I do it that big? Why can't I? What am I lacking? What am I? Is it too... right, never mind. Oops. I actually bit... No? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? I just built you homes. You grateful bastards. Fine, you can have a home too. And we have a research completed, so why don't we build that immediately? Electricity and plastic... Are we doing fine on that? We might get up on issues with plastic soon. But for now, why am I not able to build the damn field? Is this fine? There we go. Maybe I did build it on the pipe, and that's what was the matter. Even though it didn't come up red. That might have been it, you know. And I also don't know exactly why I'm building stuff so close to each other, but it's fine. Alright, drone situation. Drones are still fine. No worries so far. But yeah, you know what? Why don't we have another setup? Ooh, yeah. Aside agriculture. So we can do, yeah, seaweed. Add. We can also do sea cucumbers. So I think what that means is that they sort of rotate between each other. So that would be lovely. No, I don't want to automatically assign. That's absolutely fine. Underwater fields, you will need your attention. I've done all of that. That's absolutely fine. So let's get back to research. We've done the clothes shop. We're building that one. Let's go for the subsurface base 2. That is a bonus. More credits per year, more storage capacity, influence and stuff like that. I don't exactly know what influence does, so don't ask me. But at this point, if I want to have more plastic, plastic has an upkeep of sponge. And as for sponge, we produce more than we are using, so that's good. However, fuel, we are not producing more than we are using, so we need to produce more fuel. And that just means basically just another setup of these. So why don't we do just that? So we'll go for a oil platform. Can I have one here actually? Yeah, I can. But that's stupid, because actually it's not close by to any piping. Can you be over here? Only 56. So I might actually have it over here. You know what? I'll infringe a little bit on the fertile land here, I think, and simply have you here. Like so, and then the fuel refinery doesn't really care so much where it is, so it can be sort of right there. So there we go, a few more of those. You in there, you in there. Research is complete, and I think that just increases it immediately. Yes, it does. So I think I should have a fairly decent income. I was about to say, one of the weird things is that you don't get a total. You absolutely do get a total. Kinda would love to have some more people in, so would you like to kindly get some more children? Bloody hell. Get on that. What I probably... Oh, you have no worker. There we go. A tailor. Lovely. So there we go. We are now producing basic goods, clothing, which is lovely. We only had some furniture, and they're basically gone soon. So there we go. You're done. How much are you producing? Have you... No, you haven't produced anything yet, because that's still growing. Yes, that's fine. You can keep doing that. Drone over here, drone over here. Drones are at 3, so we should start doing a little bit of work here. So you can work a little bit. Oxygen, you could produce a little bit faster. So from 12 to 32. 20%. This didn't feel right in some ways. Alright, then 3 drones. Well, then you don't have to work anymore. Yes, got 3 drones. Lovely. I am running on the game on sort of basic settings, if you would. So that is why it might look like I'm having a bit of an easy time, I suppose. So, over in production, plastic, we're gonna want another one of you guys. So let's have... yes, 3 in between. So you can come up there, connect to there. You run along here. I think that's the connection. Yeah, there we go. I gotta say, this looks way better than the first, like, 1 or 2 bases that I've been trying. Much, much better. Also, by the way, I totally forgot, sponge collector is something that we need. Can I find something with a fairly decent efficiency here? Yeah, down here seems fine. Bit too far away for my like. Oh, here we go. We actually have some good stuff over here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. You can do that. So you start working. Well, actually, you know what? What are we saying here? You are using 120 a year. For some reason, you are not producing... Why can't I see the output of you? That's kind of weird. We can do expansions, by the way, which means that we can use more drones in the building, which is also a good thing. But I've been sort of skimping a little bit on that for now. Oh, here we go. More credits as well. The HQ is spoiling us a little bit, I think. So there we go. Let's have a drone build some of that, or produce some of that. And why don't we do the production boost for those 2, as well as for these 2. Ooh, I just have the plastic for that. So yeah, indeed, plastic is down. So now it is a good thing that you 2 can produce quite heavily. The little drone producer is boosting this one too, so that's good. And I have completely forgotten about research. We can get the next level of housing, but we'll do some raw seafood budgeting. So that is good for improvement. Basically, we get more stuff, which is lovely. Energy production, not bad. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. We should probably go for that. We have a lot of batteries. We have a lot of batteries. We do not need that many batteries. You can chill. Don't produce more batteries. Well, actually, it says monthly produce 15, monthly use 27, but we have 152 of the bastards. Okay, okay, fine. You can work. Okay, fine. How were we on drones? For, you know what, work a little bit, please. That's fine. So it would be nice to have a bit of a look at the next year, or rather next month, I suppose, to see where we are. It feels like we're doing a surplus, so that's good. But we do want to get into some mining as well, and that is over here, iron mine. So we did the raw seafood. You know what? Get some extra taxes in. That's a good idea, I think. Now, can I sort of get more people? I just want more people. I still want... Oh, right, here we go. That's one thing that we will be using our influence on. The property tax. Aren't you gonna love your stay here? Immediately move in, and there we go. There's the property tax. I like it. So there we go. Everything is, you know what? I'm gonna say, kind of like the look of all of this. I am spacing things out a little bit. I mean, you can obviously build a lot closer than what I have done, but I do enjoy this. And bloody hell, the days do not pass fast in this game. Yes, indeed, I now have a directive. Property tax, there we go. What are some other ones? So production, transport fever, drone speed. Ah, there we go. Immigration incentive. Where is that one? Let's have a bit of a look. Where is immigration? It's over in this direction. Alright, well, we know what we need to do. I need more people. Just more people, because more people equals more money. So where are we now in total? 147, it says. Ah, but research cost is actually... I see. Research cost is actually included in the monthly total. So we're actually doing quite alright on the income. We are only spending... What is that? Right now, 38 every month, but we're bringing in 147. So we are doing a surplus there as well. But we are going to need more credits to be able to do more research anyway. So it's all very reasonable, isn't it? How are we doing on everything? It still feels like we are not producing as much plastic as we need. By the way, drone building is incredibly slow as well. So basically, what would that be if this is 40? That's like, I don't know, 35, 75 days or something, like 2 months to build a bloody drone. Holy crap! But we have more research and Gatherer's Prosperity. Gatherer placing. I have not done that one though. I wasn't that clever. So Gatherer close by to Sponge Collector. That would be a good one. But we're gonna go for Trade Port. Also build a facility to maintain submarine vessels. I don't think I've done that one. Did I ever do it? I have gone as far as Iron Mine. I think I've gone as far as Furniture Factory as well, I think. But I don't know if I actually built the Trade Port. We probably should. A Trade Port sounds good. I mean, it sounds like I can possibly sell things and make more credits that way. And by the way, why are people not having kids? It's because you live in different houses. I mean, you know you can visit each other, right? You know you can do that, right? You don't have to be... Well, there's 2 people in here. Why don't you have kids? What's wrong with you? You actually have 2 empty homes, even. It's a good thing that you've moved into with each other. By the way, we can actually change the coloration of everything. That's nifty. Oh, is that just for, like, everything? No, it is for the specific house. Cool. Oh, which one were you? Were you that one? I have no idea. Oh, that one. There we go. You can do that if you want to. So there we go. More research is done. Yeah, Trade Port up to Shrine. Well, that's possibly a good thing, I suppose. Now, Trade Port. Where would that be? Here, right? Yes, Trade Port. Alright. So a large base that establishes and maintains submarine trade routes with other underwater localities. Trade orders have to be issued manually. Well, that's fine. Let's build one of those. And I'm thinking... I mean, it is reasonable to have it fairly close to the center, right? I don't think I can fit it... Can actually build it around the back here, but that feels weird. I mean, I was thinking about this place, and actually that would have been almost perfect, but I don't want to break anything up. You know what? I am gonna build it here. Flip it around, have a little bit of space. There we go. What do you require, by the way? It's just credits. That is fine. And we are basically already done with the shrine. I do like the fact that the research is going really, really fast. So here we go, immigration incentive. Get up here, because now we have access to the... No, not there. Oh, is it not here? Those are just those things. Oh, it is here. Shrine, there we go. Oh, it's like actually quite small. Why don't we have it sort of here-ish? Where do I want it? I want it like in the mid. Yeah, we can have it here, I suppose. There we go. We can also, if you didn't see that, we can start upgrading our houses. So 2 plastic, 5 iron. This is where we need to be careful, because iron, we don't make any iron just yet. And we are actually... Oh, okay. You know what? Who's using iron? Who's using iron? Is it you? Or stone. Never mind. Stone. Oh, did this cost stone? Yes, that costs stone. Alright then. Well, we're gonna have to get on... we're gonna have to get on mining then. I don't exactly remember what is it that the mine used. 60 fuel. We're doing fine for that right now, so we can actually start making iron as quickly as we can, so to speak. But I want more people, damn it. There we go. Immigration. That cost a little bit more actually, but that's fine. So down over to iron mine. We are gonna get in on that. How are we doing on food, by the way? What I can do, what I haven't done, is obviously big baskets, more production. And over here, we don't have the sponge. Well, we are... Do I need to do a bit more sponge collecting then? Alright then. A drone for you. How many drones do we have now, by the way? 4. Okay, that's fine. Uh-huh. How do I... There we go. So I can buy or sell. I have a whole lot of... Well, actually, I don't have a lot of batteries. I just realized we had batteries, but we are using them a bit. I mean, for now, I don't feel like we need to do that, but it's good to know that I have it, at the very least. I like the little antenna here. It's kind of cute. Yeah, as I said, it's just nice to know that we can buy things if we need it. So there we go. Iron mine. Why don't we set that up? I actually don't have the plastic or the stone. Huh. How do I get the stone then? Furniture, where is stone? Quarry, which needs tools. How do I do tools? Which needs plastic. Bloody hell, I did that a little bit wrong, but okay, tool factory, sure. I can't actually make you better. Would you know it? You can't make things grow faster by upgrading things. Who knew, eh? I think I actually want to do a little bit more sponge. Can I fit? Yeah, this is actually not bad. This is not bad. Let's have one in here too. Sort of like that. Alright then. Well, I think that, I mean, this is sort of the thing that I have struggled a little bit with this game, which is to know exactly how many production buildings you actually need. I think that that is what I've been struggling with the most, because it feels now, for example, like you are not keeping up at all. So how much is this one? Yeah, I'm down for that. So that will now make you produce quite a lot more. We can reduce the upkeep, which is good. I don't exactly... Is that the upkeep? Is that...
Seamayor,
oh, hello.
Your colony has been doing well, and it's probably time to start introducing more variety in the food your citizens consume. A healthy populace is a productive populace, as the marketing slogan goes. And to keep them healthy, they can't rely on a single source of low-grade food. You need more food variety.
Well, I think I have a pretty good food variety. So produce environment points. Start by simplification objects inside your dome to increase environment points. Well, alright. Do I have that? I don't have any, because those cost quite a lot. A deco banner, you say. Maybe I should research that one. Fine, I will. Research the damn deco banner. That's 7 days. That's like nothing. But yeah, 50 it says. If I optimize that, it is 42 now. That's pretty good, I think. Everything that requires something, why don't we optimize those a bit? That feels like a decent thing, right? Now these are fine, I think. Oh, what are you lacking? Oh, you're lacking sponges. We should prioritize you, by the way. That seems like a good thing. We have the deco banner. Now probably you're gonna require, obviously... what does that say? Wait. So plastic and iron, that's fine. Why does it say -5? Purification affects each other closer by. A good arrangement yields maximum environment points. So if I do this one, it's actually... Well, it says +10. So why don't we do that? Why don't we have you here? Yeah. Ta-da! And more people have arrived. Now, do you need a building built? Or do you move into the existing ones? Feels like I'm gonna have like one person, possibly? But yeah, I am not producing enough sponge right now, am I? So could we spend a little bit more here? Yes, yes we could. And then you should get that as soon as I get some plastic in. I mean, because, I mean, this costs a little bit of credits, but credits I'm doing well with. Not right now, for some reason... Ah, right, current month, obviously, we're early in the month, never mind. So, the total last month, minus research, was 110, we made 382. So, spending credits on stuff like this, absolutely worth it in the end. So as soon as I get the plastic here, if I do get the plastic, maybe I should get the production bonus for you too. This whole area probably needs to be a little bit more bonusy, so to speak. We can get this, by the way. How many drones do I have right now? 5. So I'm currently lacking in... There we go, I'm gonna get that immediately. And we can get expansion immediately for you. And for you. To use more drones for sponge production. So now sponges should not be a problem. I'm not entirely sure where the sponges are going, since I have put this as a priority. Now... who is using sponges apart from you? I don't think anyone is using sponge apart from those. You are using sponge. The fisherman hub. Hello. Hello, Race. You're actually using quite a lot of it, in fact. And the optimization costs sponge. What if we pause you for a little moment? What if we pause you for a little moment to just, and actually you too. Pause those to get another sponge collector going. I probably fudged that up a little bit. The amount of sponge that we're producing. Well, hello. Plastic for free. Would you know it? That's good. Can't upgrade you anymore, though. You are both fully upgraded there. And you don't really need that right now. So, alright. Well, I was planning on doing these things. We have a tool factor. What did you require? Plastic and iron. That's good. I have a bunch of that. I'm just not gonna think a whole lot about actual placement here. We're just gonna place you down because it feels like I need it. Get you over there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So are we getting a surplus of sponges at any point? Not entirely sure. Where is quarry, by the way? Or can I just do a quarry? Wait, no, I can't, right? Where is... Oh, there's a spelling mistake. In order to get the quarry, we need to research Ruari. How the hell far away is the quarry? Oh! Well, that's a bit of a shame. Well, do you know what we'll do then? We'll go over here. So what do I need in order to build the mine? I need 20 stone. Presumably, there is stone. Thank you. No, I don't want to sell stone. I want to buy 20 stone off you. Oh, that costs nothing. Do that. Thank you. Oh, pipeline is not working. Yes, this can happen. So we have a pipeline broken somewhere. Over here. You click it, you repair it, and you're done. Cool. That can just happen. On occasion. Iron mine. We need to build an iron mine. No, is that? Yeah, that is in here. So that is sort of bigger what I anticipated. So let's build you over there. We'll have pipe coming down here and here. And as soon as this thing, I don't know exactly how long that takes, but as soon as that comes to us, and also, yeah, we are making sponges now, so that's good. You will eventually get your sponges. And no, because now you just used it all. Bloody hell. Okay, we're gonna have to buy sponges too. Lovely. They also don't cost much, though. So why don't we just buy... oh, control click. Thank you. Let's just buy like 200 of the bastards, because again, we can actually afford it. Why can't I... Oh, bloody hell. Can't do that twice. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no. It's actually built. Never mind. You brought it over there. That's fine then. Turn all of you on. Lovely. Lovely. So that was you. So we obviously want to expand you, etc, etc. And let's actually... Where am I on drones? Only 2 drones. Well, you are producing drones, so you know what, I'm okay with that, and we do that, so there we go. We can actually do another immediately. Good. Whole bunch of stuff there. Good. But, as we are waiting for the trade ship to come, I think you kind of get the point. It's fairly standard, although obviously different because of the situation that we're underwater and we need to produce specific things. It is a very nice looking game. Quite simple in some ways, but the models for the buildings they're amazing looking. I mean, if anything, I want to be able to be down on the ground level, like have a little guy to walk around with. That would be kind of cool. And obviously, there are larger drones that you can do, so you can have like really big stuff going around over here. And I suppose that if you want to be a little bit... What are you complaining about? Low number of idle drones, that's fine. I suppose that, again, if you want to be really, like, not efficient necessarily, but if you want to make it really nice looking, you obviously build in such a way that these connect to each other. Now, obviously, I have not done that because I wouldn't have to build over here, or possibly this one. No, there's a little bit of land there. I think you understand what I'm talking about. That could be a thing you can do as well. But you know what? I kind of like this, and obviously, as I said, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about, or how that works, etc, etc. So, we'll see. I mean, this is a game that might see it on this channel in the future. It's absolutely possible. Ooh, tool producer. Oh, now you are now you are complaining a little bit, because you are using a lot of stuff. What is it that we're immediately lacking? We're lacking fuel. I see. So there we go. We need more fuel. But that's the thing. We can actually... Well, actually, we can't do it because we don't have the tools. But we can just buy the tools. We don't need to buy the sponges now either. Well, as you see, there's a lot to this game. There's a lot to this game, and I like it. And the map is... you know, it's a fairly decent size. You can fill this out with quite a lot of stuff. So the maps are not procedurally generated or random or whatever you want to call it. They are specific maps. I mean, it's a way to do it. I suppose that means that you can make them look really good, etc, etc. I don't know how true that is for this specific map, but, you know, possibly. So yeah, indeed, if you enjoy... I was about to say city builders. Is this a city survival game? To some degree, I suppose it is a city survival game, more than just a city builder, because we're doing like resource management, etc, etc. I don't know exactly how dangerous the winter time is. We are in August, so yeah, you haven't seen me deal with winter. I'm not entirely sure what that does to everything, so that could be a very nasty surprise when I get there, but for now, everything is looking very nice and very, very calm and relaxing. Here we go. Oh, you are also using fuel. Oh, well, there you go. So, yeah, if you like this sort of stuff, I think you'll enjoy this game too, because it looks great, it plays great. There are a few smaller things that could possibly be done better, but not that much to my mind. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.